Merry Tuesday, everyone.
Oh, you sped through the 3, 2, 1 and you were actually doing it. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Merry
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Merry Tuesday, everyone.
Yeah, I saw that
Oh.
realism. Also, thank you. I'm glad you liked the first picture. That was one of the ones I'm the happiest for. Oh, I'm sorry. But I'm glad we can
Rip.
cheer you up with Sparks let her cry. Sparks. Oh, thank you. Honestly,
It's
doing the
Sparks Liner
Undertale
high
art.
time. Oh, that didn't come through. Huh. Yeah, that's... You know, you've gotten to this point where even when, like, the microphone fucks up and only the bass comes through, it's still somehow high-pitched.
Oh, no. Thank God. Oh, that's... I hope
do you have
so.
RTX voice set to high?
I do not. I've been avoiding using it because it's been
Oh, is
doing
it
the
off?
static screaming mode all the time. But...
Oh.
Alright. RTX voice. Okay, yeah, things like that.
Yeah.
There's nothing compared to that relief of realizing that things will be okay.
Yeah, just that, like, maximum panic mode, followed by... Oh, wait, no, right. Hopefully, at least.
I had the VN open, but let me go into music so my brain isn't overwhelmed. Yeah, I'm very lucky to have a good parent myself as well. Your mom sounds really cool. Dog! Oh!
Oh, I've got donuts here to help soothe my voice after this.
Oh, you're gonna have to do lots of hero screams.
Indeed, I will.
God, yeah, I'm so grateful for my mom as well.
Yeah.
Good parents are a treasure, and sadly not as common as I wish they were.
Yeah. But yeah.
Alright, are you ready for this?
I'm not, I don't have the VN.
Oh, well, hold on, I'll be right back. I just need to go to the post. Oh, no, I'm kidding. Oh, wait, I don't
already
have a face.
did that 2 years ago.
The regift.
22 months ago.
Oh,
Another 2 2s.
Oh my god, it's all twos today.
Hey, Wise.
Hey, Wise. It's Sparks Laner Cry time.
Our second time through.
Second time watching Shiro scream. Yeah, it's Tuesday. I had some art I wanted to draw for it, and I didn't have time though. I will still draw and release it though. Custom. Oh yeah, I have to go live and then change it.
Yeah, I mean, also, hey, if the message is late, that could also be in character.
I know, we're living through a monumental day today.
Ooh.
Don't you mean 222 years in the future?
Oh god, why didn't I know? Like, stuff always happens.
Yeah.
Days that become, like, fucking, like, days that can be named pretty easily, right? That's wrong. I literally just said something wrong. I'm tired for today.
No, I just... no worries. Now I want to live for 200 years just so I can experience the ultimate Tuesday. Like, there can't possibly be any more twos in the date than that. It's impossible.
I mean, 20,000 years later, there could.
Oh yeah, I forgot that...
Time keeps moving
I
forward.
just said something wrong. It's like the world's existence in reality is gonna end at year 9999.
Oh, right, because you always think the world is gonna end the very next day. Because of anxiety.
Yeah. But now we get to Shiro's world ending.
Let's stay the night. Switch over to the game window.
Oh, and there's something oh, there we go. Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark.
I'm not gonna make the obvious joke. Oh, and you did.
Oh, you can always rely on me to make the obvious joke.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember that. And then there's like a movie I watched about that I don't remember much of.
Are you talking about 2012, the disaster movie?
Yeah, that. I barely remember. It's just like... It blends in my mind with that other disaster movie, The Day After Tomorrow.
Huh. I remember being, like, confused about why I didn't care more at the time. And the answer was depression.
Yeah. I had to, like, write a bunch of, like, points in my life where I felt dysphoria so I could get, approved for estrogen. And one of the, like, funnier ones, and kind of horrifying, is when I found out about reincarnation, I was like, I don't care if I die because I'll just get reincarnated as a girl. I have like a whole list of like funny ones like that I made. But I had to obviously write ones that weren't so funny too, but that's done, and hopefully this week. Probably not, though. I'm not going to get my hopes up. I'll probably finish drawing all the Undertale cast.
Rip.
At least I get to draw them, though. They're good characters.
Yeah. Tonight.
Oh! We should celebrate by playing Deltarune, then. When it happens. But yes, tonight. Sparks, Slainer, Cry. I remember you guys tricked me. You tricked me. You tricked me.
We just didn't tell you. So go back one.
You tricked me. I thought we were doing Sarkslander High after. Anyways, thank you for the 15 months.
Hey.
Let's have them together. The quotes.
So actually go back. I was wrong. Go forward one.
Oh, I wish that was the case. Oh, no audio. Damn it. Why does that keep happening? Okay, so... the last true eye is true? Yeah, because that's the confrontation with Wider, right?
Yup.
Did I just say confrontation with Wider? Wider, Uwu?
You did.
Confrontation with Wider.
She, instead of just being all of the tall, she is all of the wide.
Wider.
Lengthwise, she is everything.
Alright, let's do this. It is. It is. We're scuffed. That's the staple of the stream.
Let me just get a drink of water here.
I was about to pick the right choice.
Of course you were, but how would you feel if we did the ending and then Sparks Liner High?
Oh no, the command spell was justified.
Oh,
You can't voice that.
Oh, you know what? Let me actually put on my real headset for this so there's no audio bleed and I can actually hear myself and give a good performance.
Your fancy headset. It is
serious.
It is very required. It hurts knowing that there's like people that miss it.
So fucking important. Like it should have been the third ending.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, it's not a bad end. It's not a bad end.
I'm pretty sure it's the only end that's not like that's not like considered an actual end.
Like it's not a good end. It's not a bad end. It's not a true end. It's just an end.
Yup.
Make sure the cry button is working. There we go. Fight back using projection. Is that the one?
It's any of them. It's any of them other than the correct 2 choices in a row. This is like choosing anything other than Avalon, like extracting Avalon in the Fate route.
Give her the answer to the previous question. Is the right one. So it's either of these two. We did fight back last time, so let's escape the shed.
I can't be killed here.
It is wise. The super move! It's literally the super move!
It's 2 meters to the door.
Yeah, for me I was like, it's obvious that Ryder really cares about Sakura, so... Let's
also,
be honest with her.
Even with Armchair, we can't... Like, Shiro can't fucking beat a servant on his own.
Oh, Mighty Wind kicks in.
Except for that.
Without dying.
I can get there in 1 step if I jump with all my strength.
I'm so excited to hear the song again.
The problem is that Ryder can close the distance long before I can get outside. Yeah.
Yeah, the only way Shiro with Armchair can kill a servant is by dying as well. By using his last 10%.
Ryder emits hostility that can be taken as anger or dejection.
I can't tell which one I prefer. I think I like the OG a little more, but it's hard to tell.
It might be because the shed's dark. She looks like a giant snake.
I will say the remake, like, fantasy tracks sound better than the non-fantasy tracks in the remake.
Yeah, most of the, like, new tracks sound equal or better in the, like, 2012 version, and all of the old tracks are strictly superior. Oh god, Nightmare.
Yeah, the remake of all the, like, more, modern tracks sound awful. Cause, yeah, Nightmare doesn't even sound like Nightmare. Also, Violation doesn't sound good either in the remake.
We're 23-year-old boomers. And I avoid the dagger that swung at me before I jump back. And I pour a glass of water. While doing that, I project a glass of water.
Oh, wise.
Hey.
I remember
Welcome
that.
to the Roaring 20s!
Oh, get it roaring because Taiga. Approaching the age of Taiga. Oh no, I'm gonna be Taiga's age. No! I'm gonna play Pepsi Man at Taiga's age.
I jump out into the yard.
Taiga versus Pepsi Man. That's an interesting matchup.
The rush of dodging a superior opponent's attack and the joy of escaping makes my heart beat faster.
Sure, no.
That's enough pleasure for now. The fight just began. I now have to beat Ryder somehow. Huh? I don't feel anyone coming after me out of the shed. Ryder slowly appears from within.
今日が覚めました。あなたの技量では桜を殺すことはできない。ここで私が手を下すまでもありません。
I have lost interest. You cannot kill Sakura with your skill. There's no need for me to kill you here. Her hair is so pretty.
She disappears into the night.
Into the night.
For me, that was punctuated by the sound of that, like, fucking Inception blob noise coming up from my parents' TV downstairs. Which means RTX voice is staying on. But yes.
Imagine that interrupting Mighty Wind.
Hydra's presence disappears. Maybe she's left the grounds. I don't feel her hostility anymore. And I don't think she's coming back. Ryder. Did she let me go? If my suspicion is correct, she might help us if the opportunity arises.
That's hinting at the right choice.
God.
No, we're not skipping it. It says it though, Sark's high. It's time.
That's not even hinting at the right choice, as far as I can tell. That's trying to fool you into thinking you made the right choice. Like, oh,
Wait,
so she's gonna come in at the last moment and save you.
Nope.
The clock strikes midnight. It's 12 o'clock. The promised time. I wrap the Azoth sword with cloth and tuck it under my arm. Yeah. Help things or kill Reen. One of the two.
No.
This is my only weapon. The only other thing I'm taking is the pendant.
No, the actual last choice. Bringing the knife down. Saber.
シロ、リンが呼んでるわ。
Oh,
待ってるから。
the song. No, I'm not ready. Shiro, Reen's calling for you. She's waiting outside, so she wants to meet up there as soon as you're ready.
Ely is going to stay here.
I know what happens after.
It's partly because Zokin's after her. But I'm also having her stay here because she's my hope.
そうか。父さんが先に外で待っているのか。
And she follows anyway.
I see. So she's out there, huh?
ええ、早く来いって
No,
感
I
じだから
s-
急がないとまた小言よ。
Yeah. She looked like she wanted you to come quickly, so she'll probably scold you again if you don't hurry.
I nod and get up.
There's a part of me that wants to.
There's no pain in my left arm now. It's just that my human functionality is eroding.
Huh.
I can't tell what I'm doing if I stand still.
I forgot how good they captured Shiro's mind falling apart. They did such a good job.
それじゃあ行ってくる。
That
気
mushroom.
をつけてな。
I'm going. Be careful, Helia.
Oh. Yeah, they could have done better on that spring song. That was like probably one of the biggest thing that was missing
夜が明ける頃にさくらと凛と
in the
Yeah.
Ilia scene. See you, Shiro. Please come home with Sakura and Min before the day breaks.
I wave goodbye to her.
Great count.
Remember, even when Shiro comes home, Helia doesn't.
Stop it! Oh, yeah, no, the Kire fight was also not very good.
Yeah.
In
There's
the
rumbling.
spring song. In the Vienna, it was incredible.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Well, yeah.
I just wanted to clarify because
Crushes the spirit of anyone who comes here. Being
I don't.
spirit.
Are you gonna bring the alcohol?
I'm realizing that I'm like a little low energy, and I think that just a nip might help.
Okay.
Plus, gotta bring it full circle. I was in Belton again, which means that I was able to make purchase of some black velvet.
Oh, wow. No! I would have a little bit, but
You can't.
I
That's
actually super can't because they had like a lot of dental work done today, so.
yeah. You can't for medication reasons.
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons. But
But
I'm
yes.
so. The black velvet is your thing. It's your meme now. Honestly, always has been.
Bad in theater.
Huh?
I've never heard of that before.
Bad and theater? Huh.
But yeah. Okay.
I share that
We're
question.
gonna- Wow, you just went into old mode too.
Yeah? Oh, me reading the line?
Yeah.
Wind must be blowing far above me. No. I mean, I could read
Wind
parts.
must be blowing far above me. And sorry if I'm like stopping a bunch here. I just want to get everything out of the way before we go into it, you know?
Yeah. Also, I'm so glad that you're enjoying Umineko. I want to play it one day.
Yeah. We should get to it.
We should get yes. Umineko.
Ah! If I strain my ears, I can hear it howling.
And sounds big shockers.
know this atmosphere. It's the reenactment of the event 10 years ago.
Oh my god, almost daily? Must be long then. Oh, you're Minetto.
The air is thick with curses. Even people who are not magi should feel the ominous air of this place.
Oh my god.
この感じ。お山の中腹、竜道氏に桜がいるのか。
That's almost as long as Homestuck.
No, 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 no,
Anyway.
I'm stuck.
Joke over. This feeling. Is sacred at the Ryudo Temple.
Oh my god.
いいえ、そっちに用はないわ。
Wow.
I have beans here.
上で作られてる場は表向きのただ聖杯を欲しがるマスター用のもんよ。
This feeling.
Who are you? The UBW anime? Oh my god. Oh, I'm smelling it.
The black velvet. The grail mud.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yodoko.
Oh my god.
The
That is a
grail
lot
mud.
more pungent than I remembered.
Oh my god. Show you how to drink the grail mud.
Oh. Christ!
Oh. Wait, is it loud? God.
Not really, it's just surprising.
Church on the hill. I would have piped it in through my gamer browser, but
Ugh.
no.
Oh, that's... Confirmed. Not the worst whiskey I have.
Wait, really? The
Alright.
Caliburn is worse?
Yeah. Yep. Remember, that tastes like rotting chocolate.
Wait, is it Caliburn or Caliber?
It's Caliber, you just screwed up.
I'm such fake trash.
But you have a green line to read.
I do. No, we have no business at the Ryudo Temple. The gate above is the ostensible gate for the masters that want the Holy Grail.
聖杯戦争の大元に行こうって言うんなら上じゃなくて下に行かないとね。
If we want the great Holy Grail, we have to go down instead of up. Excalibur!
The forest's dark.
Look, Caliburn is a really pretty sword. And I want it.
We climb the mountain using the moonlight that filters through the clouds. Yeah.
Yeah, that's such a good scene.
We push our way through the tree branches. There's not even an animal trail in this place. So we even have to climb down rock walls.
リリアの話じゃこの辺りなんだけど。シロ、入り口らしきもの見当たらない？
It should be around here, according to Ilya. Do you see anything like an entrance, Shiro?
らしきものってなんだよ。
What do you mean, like?
Well, the thing about mountain climbing is...
岩肌に人が入れそうな亀裂があるとか、あからさまに怪しい社とかよ。一応入り口なんだから、まさか落とし穴ってわけでもないでしょ？
Like a crack in a rock that we can slip through? Or suspicious-looking shrine? It's an entrance, so I don't think it'd just be a pit. Hang on.
Yeah.
Nothing
星
happened.
が出てるからって夜の森で周りが見通せるかって。
Magic is cool. Don't be ridiculous. The stars are out, but I can't see anything in a forest at night.
I want Among Us to be surgically removed from my brain. I can't read the word suspicious without laughing.
Oh, I can. Be behind the temple, because I see many dead trees. There's no sign of human influence. There's nothing here but dead trees and a small stream.
Small stream, but a nice stream. We made that joke before.
We did, didn't we?
Ironically smaller than the last time. Which is fair, because you're going through it for the first time then. There's nothing quite like that. Like, there's... Hold on, I think I know when my audio is weird. I have you turned up there.
Oh, okay. But yeah, like, not only that, I think Shiro fucking, like, I'm sorry, just on White's comment. I think Shiro just read her not only surface level, but, like, he just read to what she believed about herself. And just looked at that.
Yeah.
I mean, she's also got the fucking, like, childhood neglect issues. So heavily. She's had no friends most of her life. Speaking as someone like that, it kind of fucks you up. And it's really hard to see that.
Yep,
Hell, I might have
outside.
only partially come to terms with it from, like, seeing that, like, be so obvious to me about Rien. And it's like, oh wait, why is that so obvious? Oh, I'm the character!
Yep, you can find out a lot about yourself through characters. It's why, like, I find that it's easiest to make friends with people that, like, enjoy the same stuff you do, and not only the same stuff you do, but, like, the same stuff about the same stuff.
Yeah.
Because you connect with the same characters.
Small stream? Small stream.
Look, it's like at least for viewers, that's not that small.
That's pretty small. On.
I mean, it's above the requirement to get affiliate.
Fair.
I prefer the term small stream.
Ah, small streamer. That means
Small.
the water's coming from somewhere.
ストップ。ちょっと待ってくれ。よく見てみる。
Stop. Second. I'll take a better look. Following the sound of water, figure out which direction to search. The stream isn't coming from the mountaintop, but from a rocky outcropping.
Yeah, I don't know how I have internet in this rocky outcropping. Okay, I'm done.
I can't see up that well in the darkness, but the rocks are large. The formation looks like a natural gate, and the water's coming from behind them.
I remember, like, around this point, my brain just couldn't process that there was gonna actually be a giant cavern here.
Yeah.
Because we never visited it in the other two routes. It always ends on top of the mountain.
But you know what is Heaven's feel if not discovering the giant cavern filled with evil ancient bullshit that you always just assumed wasn't there because there was already enough problems on top.
Wait, every time I try and do church on the hill, it sounds like a school bell or something.
It looks like a cave. Be a dead end, but also this time was slightly better.
Also, after like turning it into a doorbell sound, it actually sounds pretty decent as a doorbell.
Ah, so you just got to program your doorbell.
I wish we could do that. Also, I wish we got animated Sparks Liner High. I wish. It was actually like a possibility back then. I mean, it wasn't, but it was something we could hope for back when we first went through this.
Wait.
Now the dream is dead. Unless there's like some really dedicated fans.
Wait, Dream died?
Oh, of getting animated Sparks Liner High.
Tish!
Wait, what did you say?
I said, oh, Dream's dead? Well, rip to the Minecraft community, but I'm tish. Anyway,
oh, God damn
you have
it.
a read line.
What? Did you find something?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go check. It's this way, Tosaka. That's your footing. We pick our way down to the stream. It's like a spring flowing out from the rocks. The stones are piled atop one another where it starts. There's a crack big enough for one person to fit through. It's like a snow hut made from rocks. You can see that a huge boulder is blocking the entrance, so nobody would even try to go in it.
I think I started to think something was up when the talk between Shiro and Rin seemed to be cut a little bit.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it was Sparks Liner High.
Yeah, like, I do like this element here. Like, Medusa just kind of leads them to it with her senses. But, like, here, it's like an investigation.
This is really cool.
It's a small cave. But it's a dead end. Water seems to be coming from the rocks.
It involves right after it. No. This is the place, Shiro. Try touching the rock in the back. Your hand will go right through it. It's a ghost rock.
I'm placing my hand on the rock. Oh.
Just that surprise there.
I don't feel the rock. My hand goes through the space instead.
I don't feel the rock.
Wow. Is this some kind of illusion?
It's a kind of a boundary field. Let's go.
Tosaka goes into the darkness without turning back. Like, I love... Even when he's this far gone... No, maybe it's because he's this far gone. He's actually like... Shit, yeah! Because he's this far gone, he's like impressed by the magic here. He's like, oh, cool! Is this an illusion? Like, oh, wow.
Yeah, kinda. He's just like, oh. When his hand goes through the rock.
Like, he's kind of, once again, that kid that was enamored with Kiritsugu saying he was a sorcerer.
Oh my god. Yeah. Now you're making me want to go through the prologue again. Or specifically the whole VN again. Fate Stay Night replay coming in 2028 probably.
Yeah. Once we
Don't
go
mark
into
your
the enemy's
calendars.
lair, there's no
Wait,
backing out.
Oh my god, did you come to the same date? Oh my god. Okay, maybe it's destined. Maybe it's destined. Maybe it's destined to be. Okay, 2028 replay.
Like, Wise, I straight up considered suggesting that, because, like, I kind of just want to go back to the start again and read right away, but, like, I also want to experience other media sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Like, I'll definitely do a reread on my own at some point, but then I guess 2028 will be a Fate Stay Night replay.
It's gotta be now.
Yeah.
Is that gonna be what I think it is? No, it isn't. Okay.
What is it? I'm waiting for my browser to start up.
Yeah,
What is it gonna
pretty
be?
much. Yeah.
Is that the end? Oh my god! Yeah, that's true. They're huge fans. Never read a VN again.
Hey, I've read 2 visual novels.
Yeah, same. Fate Stay Night and Holodorexia.
Yep. Oh.
Alright.
But yeah,
Let's go.
once we go into the enemy's lair, there's no backing out. I take a deep breath and follow after her.
Watch, like, there's some secret flag where, it can tell if you've played Holodorexia, and we go in and Angra's just there.
I mean, Angra is going to be there. We won't get that far, but you know.
He's just standing there. Hey, Sammy.
Oh, nice. Hey, Sammy.
It's time. Sparks Laner.
The sound of scraping on a hard surface.
At this point, I was like, well, it's probably gonna be like a cave, but like, it's not gonna be that big. It's just gonna be like the size of the inside of the church, maybe.
Angra
nice.
just sitting off to the side of their conversation and making fun of both of them as they continue to have it until eventually he pisses them both off enough that they have to address him. Oh, nice.
I still love Angra's voice and your reaction to it. Just like, that's what he sounds like.
You can understand why I was confused.
Yeah, definitely. I just love how that's Shiro's idea of all the evils of the world.
I progressed down the wet rocks using my hands. The ground sloped steeply downward. The weight of the darkness is stifling. As I keep my back to the ground as I move, I might fall into the endless dark. Also, God, pastels look good. Just little, like, dumplings.
That sounds really good. I remember, I'm like recalling the hype from last year. Here.
Yeah.
I actually thought this was the end.
I lay flat on my back as I slowly descend.
I was literally shaking, I think, at about this point.
It's dark, and you can't tell how far down this path goes. My breathing echoes in my ears.
シロ、今のうちに聞いておく。
Shiro, I'm going to ask you now.
Then Tosaka, the one leading the way, suddenly speaks up.
いいけど、なんだ
What?
宝石剣なんで作ってくれたの？
The gem sword. Why did you make it for me?
She sounds blunt, as if she's just asking to kill time while we're descending.
なんでって、なんでさ
Why ask?
だから私はさくらを殺すって言ってるのよ。
I've told you I'm planning to kill Sakura.
そんな私に武器を預けていいのかってこと。
Can you really give me a weapon, knowing that? Is RTX voice not working?
Hmm? It is.
Okay, I didn't have it turned up all the way.
I nod in agreement. Well, Tosaka certainly has a point.
よくない。よくないけど、遠坂がいないとさくらは助けられない。さくらを助けたいんなら、一人より二人の方が確実だろ
I'm not okay with that. But I can't save Sakura without you. It's better to have two people instead of one.
Yeah, I remember there was a period where my family wouldn't let me have it, and I had to eat it with friends only.
Oh.
Hey, antimatter.
Hey, antimatter.
Food talks because Shiro. Not actually, but food is always relevant when Shiro's around.
Shiro lost his mind and we got it.
Oh my god, that's really good.
But yeah.
Also, Black Velvet has returned.
Had a little bit. It's as bad as I remembered, which means it's not the worst whiskey I own. But yes.
それに、
Better to have two people
剣
instead of
を
one.
投影するのは約束だった。
What is Tuesday?
And projecting the sword was a promise.
俺は遠坂との約束を果たせなかった。だから、もう一つの約束だけはきちんと守りたかったんだ。
I couldn't keep one of my promises with you, so I wanted to keep the other. Oh, nice. That happened a long time ago.
This is about the time when I was like, okay, so there is a cave. What? My brain finally put together, like, how different Heaven's Feel is than the other routes. Everything was, like...
Finally!
This is gonna be completely different. I didn't know about Far Sides back then, so I thought it would just all kind of follow the same general thing, like maybe a few different characters. Yeah. And then I found out that's actually just a thing in VN, so there's like a Far Side.
A thing in Nasu VNs, at least.
Speed.
Oh, is that where Wise got all his chess metaphors from?
Yeah, probably. Who knows? There it is.
Yeah, don't answer any more specifically than that, anyone, but I asked for Tosaka's help after I lost Saber. Tosaka. I asked for Tosaka's help after I lost Saber.
Did you say Tosaka wrong? My brain died for like half a second and I missed it.
I kind of slurred my speech, which is amazing after such little of an amount of Black Velvet, but I guess I'm on my last 10% today. Hey!
You were. Yeah.
Hey!
Like...
I am so happy to not get the reference.
Also, thank you so much for saving me from calling her Tosca.
That sounds familiar.
Oh no, Bleach.
Tosaka responded to my call for help, and I made a promise with her. To let her win. I promised to make her the victor. Can't keep that promise anymore. So I have to keep the other promise with her. For the girl I used to admire. For Tosaka Rin, who believed in someone who had nothing at the time.
そう。律儀ね、あなた。
I see. You're pretty faithful.
ああ。遠坂ほどじゃないけどな。
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. But not as much as you. Silence returns to the darkness. The conversation ends. We continue our descent without looking at each other.
Stay Night is so good.
A long path that seems to lead to hell. Oh my god, a spiral downwards.
There's so many metaphors.
As opposed to a spiral upwards.
Oh my god, yeah, hello, Ruxia.
Both into voids. The path spirals downward. And just as I'm thinking, we're over 100 meters underground. The dark cave changes completely, accepting us.
Heaven's fall, heaven's descent.
The path that can only accommodate one person widens up and leads on.
This is the part where it's like, I swear, if Soken is still alive.
Ah. There's no need for light. The cave is illuminated by a dim green glow. Probably from some kind of luminous moss.
This image is just so eerie.
Go.
Kinoko.
This is saturated with light force.
Cinema. Movie.
Feels too lightly.
God, the word shoggers would hold so much, like, confusion. A year ago. Oh yeah, the cave is alive. That was the theory.
An air of birth, filled with vigor and the joy of life. I mean, technically, this whole place is the Greater Grail, pretty much. So, right? Like, it's kind of the body. It's kind of the womb.
It's kind of true.
We're traveling up the vagina.
No. Oh yeah, odd. It only exists in living things, right? I think that's where the theory came from.
An immense amount of odd, and mana so strong that it's almost visible. makes me want to vomit. The warmth of life should be dazzling. Instead, it's something rotten, making me want to look away.
Films?
Wait, what did you just say? Oh, okay, you read it. Yeah. That's also in Irish accent. Is films.
Films. Okay, I thought I accidentally said something bad again and I got scared.
No. But yes.
Oh, it's so weird seeing the sprites against this background here.
Yeah.
Films. No words.
I have no words to say to her.
It appeared in my mind as soon as it. No words.
This is a land of death. Talking to each other to soften the tension would only cost us our lives.
行くわよ。ここからは自分の命を優先して。
Let's go. From now on, look out for your own safety first.
Tosaka heads down the path to the source of the black air. I see something red on the ground.
I know for sure now. That's Kira's blood. Priest.
It's a trace of blood. Blood is leading to the back.
The priest with
I
no
remember
hearts.
I was able to, divert you into thinking
Same
it might
thing.
be that Ryder showed up because Shiro said she might.
Yes. And Zoken. Oh my god. Oh yeah, from Jonathan. He needs a heart when you have Yodo Kobe.
The blood is leading to the back.
Fueled on the power of the excitement of making a shonen Yorokobe.
Did someone come here before us? And someone wounded badly enough to leave behind a trail of blood?
シロ
Shiro.
すまない。すぐ行く。
Sorry, I'll be right there. I shut off that train of thought and head on. I can't be worrying about others.
See Leo's heavens feel.
My consciousness fades away if I let my guard down. I'll disappear if I worry about needless things.
Yeah, this is around that time where Shiro really had to stretch what he had left.
His last 2%.
Mm-hmm.
I tighten my grip on the pendant. Letting the pain clear my head, I step into the green darkness.
It's time. God, and then this picture here.
Fucking legendary. A warm wind hits my cheeks.
Are you ready, everyone? So excited.
At its end, the path opens into a cavern. It's about as big as the school ground. It's too dark to make out the ceiling. It must be about 10 meters up.
You can see the ceiling though.
I don't detect any signs of life. unforgettable underground space. It looks like the moonscape that I read about a long time ago.
God, we haven't been here since Hollow Ataraxia.
Oh, you mean when we showed up to have a fun time with Gil?
Yeah. I thought that was gonna be a serious scene.
And there.
Yeah, realism. It really does look very alien. Like, this doesn't look like something that could exist here. Yeah, that was where we saw that Gil outfit.
And there.
Salter!
Wait, Saber.
Saber!
Filled with absolute hostility.
And yeah, the Gekirin is gone.
She's the only one here.
No more Hoge.
I don't see Sakura, Zoken, or Assassin.
Zoken is dead, right? Totally.
The only one blocking the way here is the girl who has turned black.
Saber.
Rachel Dolezal.
See?
Saber.
Eve.
There's no reply. Of course. Saber's duty is to eliminate any intruders. She's the gatekeeper and the executioner. Saber's the strongest servant Sakura has, so she can fight us by herself.
Saber Alter is great. It doesn't look like we can talk her into letting us through.
Tosaka lowers her stance and reaches for the gem sword she's hiding behind her back. She must intend to fight her head-on. I don't know what kind of ability the sword has. She's going to fight Saber.
So it's so important that Saber Alter is not a different character from Saber.
That's not a good idea. We still have a countermeasure, since we know Saber's powers. We can't use our only secret weapon when Zoken and Assassin are still waiting for us.
And Zoken is dead, right?
Wait, Tosaka! Nope, that's terrible. Hang on. Wait, Tosaka! Saber's... It's bad, but we're going with it.
I haven't gotten to play Saber in a while.
And you get to voice her like this!
Rin, I have no reason to fight you. Please do not attack me. I will go against Sakura's orders if I kill you here. I can't voice anything well.
Speaking in the same quiet tones as before, Saber stops Tosaka in her tracks. Taps.
Aw, thank you. I try.
I comprehend what she means right away.
What are you doing? You're keeping watch here, right? Yes, I'm to eliminate anyone that passes by here. That is Sakura's order, but... Oh, thank you. That's why Sakura is definitely the character with the most into voicing.
私は例外。さくらの方から会いたがってるってわけ？
I can't help. I'm an exception. Sakura wants to see me, huh?
Saber nods.
そう。本気なんだ、さくら。
I see. She must be serious.
She mutters.
So it increases the quick candy.
After taking a deep breath, Tosaka walks over to Saber.
Oh, is that happening? I think it's happening.
Tosaka.
Boggers.
悪いわね。そういうわけだから先に行かせてもらうわ。
Sorry. I guess that's how it is. So I'm going ahead.
Did you just...
Huh?
Did you just menu?
No, I didn't menu.
Okay. Tosaka walks on without hesitation and passes by Saber. And right before she disappears...
シロ、あんたがどうなるかは知らないけど、私は信頼してるんだか
The
ら、
last line.
ちゃんと期待に応えてよね。
Oh, it's like the opposite of the Archer sacrificing himself. Shira, I don't know what'll happen to you, but I believe in you. So you'd better live up to my expectations.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the returned. But what if I win?
Oh, yeah!
Isn't
Yeah,
it?
shit, she did that once a route, huh?
Yeah.
Leaving Archer to die so that she can go on.
Oh god, in Armchair, yeah. Armchair. Yeah.
And by that, I mean the Fate route, obviously, that one bad end in UPW as Shiro, and this as kind of both. A little bit. Huh? Wait. I can't understand if you complain to me without telling me what I should be doing.
だから、蹴りがついた後に来られて文句言われるのも迷惑だってこと。その、さくらを助けたいって言うなら、あんまり遅くならないようにね。
Hey, Shinobi. Yes, we're still killing Shiro. Or doing Spark Slainer. Hi! I've done this before, but I'm so excited again.
Yup. We might get through another one tonight, but we'll probably be finishing up next week.
I'm saying it'll just be a pain if you come complaining after everything's over. Make sure you're not too late if you want to save Sakura. God, that's such a good line.
Tosaka disappears, her hair fluttering behind her. Thanks, Tosaka. That gave me strength. In short, she told me to come help her while she keeps Sakura at bay.
それは不可能です。あなたはここで死ぬのですから、シロ。
That is impossible. You will die here, Shiro.
Her hostility expands.
Oh god, I think it's about to start.
Tosaka left, leaving me alone. So she doesn't have to hold back anymore, huh?
なんだ。手を出すのはここから先に進むやつだけじゃないのか、セイバー。 俺はまだ一歩も前に出てはいないんだが。
Oh. Isn't your job to kill anyone that goes on from here? Well, I haven't even taken a step forward.
それは時間の問題だ。この局面であなたが立ち去れるはずがない。
And it's only a matter of time. You would never simply turn and leave.
Saber's right. Treat isn't an option. I have to keep going forward. Even if she's in my way.
そうだな。俺のことはよく知ってるよな。
That's right. You sure know me well.
Yeah.
セイバーの忠告も聞かず、
That
いつ
hurts.
も迷惑かけてたんだ。俺がバカなんだってこと、まだ覚えてたわけだ。
I was always troubling you because I wouldn't listen. I guess you still remember I'm stupid. I move my dry tongue. God, I am syncing up with Shiro. I don't feel alive at all. I couldn't even hit Saber once when we sparred in the dojo. She wasn't even using a tenth of her powers.
Super move. I'm so glad that we did the super move ending, like the choice, actually. So glad we did it before this, even if we lost a saber point.
Yeah. There's no way I can beat her.
Cause Shiro did it. He got a super. It's a fast
Mind if I
saber.
beat her? My neck will be cut the instant I cross blades with her. So I have to find an opening. If there's no opening, I'll make one.
I do love that, like, goth dress saber has in HA. In the Geki Bean scene.
I have... Oh wait, do you not know? Yes. But oh my god. Oh, you should...
Huh?
Everyone should read this. Anyway, we're doing this right now. I have to focus. If I lose focus, I'll die. I have to
Are you
get her
sure?
attention. Even if it means talking with her or appealing to compassion.
Wait, read what? I'm confused.
The start of the battle isn't when the blades first meet. Yeah.
Oh, the VN, yes.
If you... Just going off the context of asking about this saber. But yes, pacing. I have to use everything I can to find a way to beat her.
おしゃべりが過ぎますね、シ
Yes.
1秒でも早く私に殺されたいのですか
You talk too much, Shiro. Do you crave death so badly? Yes, this end is so good.
物騒だな、セイバー。けど、その割には律儀に剣を収めてくれてるじゃないか。
You're never gonna goth Theo server moves.
そっちからは仕掛けてこないのか。
That's scary, Saber. They have your sword sheathed. You're saying you'll kill me, but you still haven't tried to attack.
それが決まりですから。あなたが前に踏み出すまでは猶予を与えます。
That is the rule. I shall spare you until you step forward.
ですが、それも時期終わる。あなたはさくらの元に行くしかない。私が動くまでもなく、あなたの方が耐えられずに仕掛けてくる。
But that will not last. You need to go to Sakura. I do not need to move, as you will come to me once you lose patience. Suck.
I failed already. Saber has no openings for me to exploit. Saber has no openings for me to exploit. She's content to stand still and wait for me to act.
まあこう勝負しかないってことか。
I think I was...
Guess I have to fight you head on.
I think I was starting to get a bit suspicious about this, about this
Did you
potentially being
just-
circling her high. At this point, I think I was starting to get it. Maybe.
You were sus on it.
Oh,
But yes,
I hate Among Us so much.
I breathe out the air in my lungs.
It's ruined my life.
There's only one possible way out of this. Archer's
Shit.
arm. I have to use projection to defeat Saber. Just like when I fought Berserker. But I already know I can't beat her that way.
Oh, the shroud is off.
My mind is... cut. Limbs. Protect the senses from the headwind.
Yeah, you can do that now.
Trace. No, that's... Trace. On!
God, my brain is breaking in sync with Shiro's.
I can hear the reflections of my voice. I create the weapon. The swords that have the least burden on me out of all the projections.
Yes!
The symbol that Archer wielded for all his life. Twin steel blades. Yin sword Bakia. Yang sword Kancho.
I love these swords so much.
They don't have any special abilities, but they're strong swords.
Okay, that's a lie.
They won't shatter from one or two blows, even against Saber.
アーチャーの剣私の剣を真似ないのですかシロ
Ah, it's Saber reliving UBW.
What? Wait, you're not using my
Remember it?
training? Okay. Oh no, I know.
Yeah.
I was using Saber there. Okay, fine. I guess if you want to train with him.
Anyway, pacing.
Saber is competitive. So. Archer swords. You chose to not imitate my own, Shiro?
Shit. With an effort, I gather together the shards of my consciousness. What did Saber just say?
Taiga could solo the Holy Grail War, totally. With her luck stat.
Project Shinai. She just asked me why I won't project her sword? Can't waste my energy like that.
Like that Saber Alter is still Saber.
takes too long to project such a powerful noble phantasm. And I can't handle that holy blade in any case.
No, your sword's too good.
I should be able to imitate it if my enemy's not moving. But I won't have time to use the sword's true name against her.
いや、私には関係のない話だった。関わりがあるのは、あなたが
Why
武装した
Saber
という
does
点に
concern you. No, that does not concern me. The only thing that matters is that you armed yourself.
それが取るに足らぬ武装だろうと、剣を手にした以上、敵対行為とみなします。
Insignificant though it may be, I will regard it as a hostile action.
Saber's body wavers.
Wavers.
She holds the black holy sword.
I love the design of the sword.
来なさい。
She's a
その体では
Yonku.
あと数分も持たないでしょう。
Yonk.
It's like a yandere and a kudere at the same time, but there's no dere.
Dere fusion. Come. A body
Dere-less
such as yours
fusion.
will only last a few minutes.
She offers my dying body a quiet invitation.
It's time! Wait, no, not
I
yet,
take a
not
step
yet.
forward.
He's still holding back, he's still holding back.
My first move, predicting Saber's counterattack, how to avoid it. I throw everything away and kick the ground. Oh, sorry. My first move, predicting Saber's counterattack, how to avoid it. I throw everything away and kick the ground. I swing the yin sword, Bakuya.
Oh, you forgot that it didn't start immediately?
I didn't. In a heartbeat, I close the 10 meters between us, concentrate everything I have in my left arm, and swing down with all my might. Oh yeah, it's got a little more reach. My attack's parried.
Oh, that's where the song plays.
Yeah. It is the king's theme, after all. Ignoring it, I swing the yang sword Concho. But it does no good. Saber wards off my attacks harmlessly, and her sword lunges to pierce my throat.
Yeah, it is weird,
Is
but
that
it kind of
Saber's
fits here.
Yeah. Which one of us is surprised? Oh, Shiro was wondering the same question I was. I don't care. What kind of miracle is it that's executing the attacks Shiro cannot execute and blocking the attacks Shiro cannot block? I don't care. What's the flashing light, the force that renews itself every second?
The Wind of Steel?
I really don't care about it.
The Mighty Wind.
It's an overdrive that leads to death, as well as a calm sleep.
Which you're pogging inside the arm. Did I even say poggers back then? I don't think I did.
My body moves like a superhuman. I think it did.
It's probably just around when I started saying it.
My blades move like lightning. My mind reads 10 steps ahead, ensuring 5 more seconds of survival for each attack I parry. Mind's eye true.
Oh, you can see it's shattering.
I can only manage to defend. The only attack allowed for me was the first. The rest of the time is spent fending off her attacks. I've already blocked 30 attacks that could have killed me. Time stops. My body can't keep up with my mind. My limbs can't keep up with the extracted experience.
Tuesday. Oh,
This
Tuesday,
is why I
and it's
chose
twin
Concho
swords.
and Bakuya.
There's so many twos today.
Twos! I've got RTX voice off right now. I've got RTX
Tuesday.
voice off, and I'm standing up, because that's the only way I can get this energy.
It's time.
I didn't only project the weapon. I've reproduced Archer's battle experience along with the swords.
That's so you can keep it up.
It's not perfect, but my abilities are now close to his.
That's an interesting question, Wes.
That's why I can manage.
I'm sure.
My vision wavers with each blow I deflect, but I can bear it. My mind and flesh are scraping off, and my existence is fading. My body screams with each of her attacks, and I'm beginning to see my death. I'm here 30 steps ahead. There's no fear. All I have is...
There's that laugh. Yeah. Oh my god, I just got chills.
the joy of being able to keep up with her. I can fight. I'm fighting her. I don't care if this is borrowed knowledge and borrowed techniques. I'm exchanging blows with Saber. There might be a chance of victory.
When you know it's the
Saber
end.
won't use her holy sword. Maybe because it'll break the ceiling if she uses it. Or maybe it's some other reason. Either way, Saber's fighting me using only her sword technique. If that's the case, I can still manage. There should be an opening since Saber isn't using her holy sword.
I'm projecting the excitement from a year ago.
I move faster. I shift into high gear and step on the gas. The shroud on my arm is irritating.
Why didn't we get a CG for this?
I hate myself for being able... I hate myself for only being able to project one more time. Extract it. Deeper, wider, closer to the limit. I can keep fighting Saber if I can extract it.
Oh god. I forgot. Like, I remember how good this is, but it's so good.
Yup.
He wants to keep fighting her. That's why he does it.
My body jumps back. Saber's attack pushed me away, so I jump back to regroup. try to catch my breath. Every muscle in me is on fire. It feels like the heat inside of me is coming out of my pores. With Concho and Baki in hand, I stare at Saber. I jump 10 meters back. Even Saber will need to take 2 steps to close this distance. With this buffer between us, I can relax.
No worries, Intimatter. Have a good rest.
Rip. Yes, indeed. Rest, Auntie.
It's hard to be responsible.
I get my breath back in no time.
Talkers, shoggers.
The talkers to you too. And good time, son. I look down at my body for a second.
Swords.
I don't care. So long as they don't kill me, I don't mind these swords. It's a problem that my movement precision is going down, but I fortunately don't feel any pain. I can block 5 more attacks from Saber. I can't tell what'll happen after that. So I have to find an opening within the next 5 attacks. Strike with everything I've got.
Here it comes. Impossible. You cannot harm me like that, let alone defeat me.
But Saber quickly shoots down that idea.
It's time.
Why? I'm keeping up with you.
Oh, that's a lot of text.
いかに血が出ず、いかに中身が剣になろうと、あなたの肉体は限界だ。このまま打ち合えば、次はその体ごと粉砕する。
This delivery now just reminds me of Shiki.
Yeah, honestly. How can you say that, knowing your condition? No. You're just charging ahead with this reckless plan because of your state. Your body is at its limit, even though you do not bleed and your flesh is turning into swords. I shall obliterate you with this next exchange of attacks.
I know. I already know that. But I have no other option. I can only project one more time. So I have to defeat Saber with the swords I have right now.
やってみなくちゃわからない。次はもっと強く打ち込む。あと5回のうち、一度でもお前を上回れば、それで。
I won't know until I try. I'm going to attack with more power next time. If I overpower you even once in the next 5...
シロ。余力を残してどうする？
There it is. It's happening. Shiro, why are you conserving your energy?
Let me just add some distance to not make this deafening.
Sparks that are high! Oh, the face song. The Yoroko face song.
Her words contain a deeper meaning. contains so much feeling that it clears up my broken and crazy mind. What good is keeping energy in reserve? That's right. I'll die if I can't beat Saber. But I still have one more trump card. I'm saving the last projection to save Sakura. But that'll be meaningless if I can't make it to where Sakura is.
けど、それは
Starts.
That's... It means giving up my only shot at saving Sakura in order to beat Saber.
The best scenes in the entire VN is abandoning Sakura.
Oh.
Oh. Sakura, no.
I can't do that. It won't do any good
It
to
does.
die here. But there's no point if I can't use projection once I get to Sakura.
It's almost been a year since the whole abandoning Sakura thing started.
シロ、あなたを下した後、私は桜の元に戻る。
I mean, technically it started in the Fate route. Shiro, I'll return to Sakura after I defeat you.
わかりますか？リンは私と桜を相手にしなければならなくなる。
Do you understand? Veen will have to face Sakura and me together. Oh no! No! Okay, maybe it was in like the other translation. So funny. It's so funny.
That's impossible.
Oh my god, I want to see the line now.
Tosaka won't be able to fight the two of them at the same time.
Maybe it'll come in a bit, or...
But conversely, if Sakura's alone, Tosaka will...
そういうことです。私さえいなければ、彼女は必ず桜を救う。
Yes, she will save Sakura if I'm not there.
There is a meaning. Saber has to stay here because I didn't run away. Sakura is facing Tosaka without her greatest protection.
At this point, they both want this fight.
Yup.
Saber doesn't want to kill Shiro unless he's going 100%.
But that's only for a moment. Sakura can call her servant back at any time. Sakura would call for Saber if Tosaka corners her. Once that happens, Tosaka will lose. Then what I need to do is keep Saber from going to her master.
セイバー、お前
Saber. You?
シロ、あなたにとって私はその程度の存在ですか？
Shiro, is that all I am to
That's
you?
the one? Yep, I figured.
It's so good. Oh, is that what you're laughing? It's such a good line. Oh my god.
It's just,
Realism, you thought it didn't exist for a second.
is that all I am to you?
Is that all I am
So
to you?
fucking good. My heart stops.
Yup, this is the saber.
No. My heart already stopped a few seconds ago. My body's breaking down already. My fate has been determined ever since I took that shroud off in the Einsburn forest.
This is the saber end.
The body without sensation and the mind without a self aren't afraid of death. I don't even know what fear is anymore. But I've clung to life to save Sakura.
Mm-hmm. There is no valid verbal response here.
Oh, that was the worst. If my wish can be granted, doesn't matter how it happens.
なんだ。ここで死んだら何にもならない。なんてことはなかったんだな。
So it's not like dying here won't accomplish anything. I'm determined now. Tosaka will have to face Zoken, Sakura, and Saber if I don't take Saber down here.
I know, right?
There is a meaning. There is a meaning if I can decrease her opponents. Even if I can't save Sakura, Tosaka will do it if I give her the chance.
トレス。オン。
Trace. On.
Trace on.
I close my eyes and use projection for the third time. But these twin swords are the only weapons I'm going to read. I still haven't comprehended their full capabilities.
Are you ready?
I'm going to pull out Archer's tactics and Concho and Bakia's true nature.
It's time for Sparkslider High. Sparkslider Hype.
The instant I connect myself to Archer's arm, the remaining 40% of my mind is reduced to 20.
Another
20.
2. Another 2.
I forget names. I forget the names of a lot of things. My name included. Nameless. Go further. Find it. Find it. Find it. It has to be there. The method I couldn't come up with. The stance that will guarantee a kill should exist.
Yes.
He favored these swords.
No! No! Not now!
I knocked off the thing. Hang on. I'm noting it down. I'm noting it down.
No!
Alright, noted. Let's keep going.
Not funny. It's not funny. Oh.
Go back, because I think I didn't read that bit.
Oh, there. Yes.
Then there's no way he hasn't come up with an ultimate attack to get him through the countless battles.
The Superman.
10% left.
Stop it. No.
Leaving myself behind, I draw from the well of experience. Oh, yeah. 2 lines, yeah.
2.
2
Yes.
curves.
Yes.
2 curves.
It's all too
Yin and Yang are attracted to one another. Consecutive projection. Keep the basic technique. Meaning. Divine skill. Flawless and firm.
There it is.
Strength
poem.
moves mountains.
The poem.
Blade cuts water. Life approaches the Imperial Villa.
Are you ready?
Two great men shared life.
Are you ready? Oh my god. I remember we read the poem in the weapons description. I didn't know it would actually come into play.
I didn't know it was there. I reach it. I reach Archer's fatal attack. The true meaning behind Concho and Bakuya. What I'm about to do is my limit. My last
Yin and yang.
3 attacks. My enemy readies herself, able to feel my determination.
I have your determination. Oh, save her. Oh, and he doesn't recognize her.
All the names were blown from my mind.
No.
But this enemy is called...
Does. Save her.
Oh, the fucking ambient noises.
The overlay.
I don't have time to be thinking. I have to move while I still can.
真偽無欠にして盤石
Divine skill. Flawless and firm.
Yeah. Of course he remembers Saber. This is the Saber end.
Yeah.
Saber's the
He's
only
also
thing he
being
needs to
overwritten
remember.
by- Like, between him and Archer, of course there's one person he'd remember.
Oh yeah, that's
He
true
couldn't
with
forget
Archer.
it, even if he went to hell.
Yeah, Archer.
I have to surpass my enemy in this exchange of blows.
Of course, Archer. Saber was the first person Archer recognized while getting cut in half by her. Alright, it's time. I'm so ready. Yes, there it is.
I throw them. I charge them up with as much magical energy as I can muster, and I throw them from both sides.
Oh my god, the song's as good as I remember! It's better! It's better than I remembered it! He is an archer!
Targeting the enemy's neck.
He's an archer without a bow!
The two blades draw an arc so they intersect right on the enemy.
Oh my god, I remember when I thought like Contra and Bakio could be like combined to make a bow. They don't need
blades
to
draw
though.
a beautiful cross. They're boomerangs!
They are a boomerang to
Boomerang.
They're the fucking boomerang.
No hero can come. No hero can come out unscathed after being trapped between steel-penetrating noble phantasms.
Why is he Sparks let her hide them there?
But the enemy blocks them like nothing. She easily
this song is so
redirects Concho and Bakuya that attacked from both sides at the same time.
My brain is speaking from hype.
She escaped the attack. The twin swords are supposed to come back to me, even if they're deflected, but she redirected them behind her.
I remember trying to keep up reading this. It was hard.
I'm unarmed now.
No, he's not.
The enemy closes in on her unarmed opponent.
No, he's not.
I charge.
統括解除
Freeze. Out.
Oh yeah, I'm mixing two. The same weapon?
The twin swords block her attack. The projection was all completed. Using the image I prepared, I create Concho and Bakuya anew.
I'm so glad Shoger's confused. Useless.
その宝具では私には届かない。
That noble phantasm cannot match me. Oh,
She
I'm
unleashes her fatal attack.
Wait, why is it subscribed and Wise can do it? Oh, realism. Poor realism.
But right before that,
There, you have that, you have that, Sick.
strength moves mountains.
I love this song so much.
A surprise attack comes from an unexpected direction.
Oh, my face hurts. What?
She uses her cognition-like instincts and avoids the concho that flew at her from behind. Taking advantage of the perfect opening, I strike using Bakia. Ah! And she blocks it with her sword. She's a monster. She blocks both the surprise attack from the back and my attack containing full force.
Oh, the
She
dimming of the music.
destroys Bakia that I attacked with.
Oh my god.
If she isn't a monster, what is? But blade cuts water! If I weren't fighting a monster, I wouldn't need this arrangement!
Yes. Oh. Wait, have I cried from behind before? Wait, I think it's happened before. Holler accent.
Yes. I believe during this scene, too.
Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, no, I literally said that. That was the first time I was like, "Is it possible to cry from hype?" Another one.
Baki attacks her from behind again. I don't even need to say that it's the one that was thrown and deflected. Concho and Baki are twin blades. And they attract each other like magnets.
God, the yin yang has such significance in the Nasuverse. I didn't even know.
So, Bakia automatically returns to me as long as I have Concho.
This is literally a technique that only Shiro and Archer can do. That's what makes it so good.
The enemy avoids the surprise attack with godlike reflexes. And I smash Concho into her unguarded chest. She even blocks my final attack. Time freezes. We take an instant to assess each other's conditions. My attack has ended. 2 pairs of Concho and Bakia. She blocked the simultaneous attacks from 4 blades. With all my weapons destroyed, I can't do anything more. The enemy is at her limit too. She destroyed my weapon at the cost of leaving herself open. So there's nothing more. This battle has ended with a stalemate. We're both defenseless, and in a second, we'll be back where we started. But
What?
I still have more.
Here comes the line.
The enemy's expression freezes.
There it is.
My last 10% disappears.
Shiro. This last 10% disappears.
Life approaches the Imperial Villa. I pass my limit. I create another pair of swords in my empty hands.
Oh god, here we go.
Saber!
Oh, that sounded like it hurt.
We embrace heaven together! I slash her defenseless body from both sides.
That's the last... Is that the last time he yells save her?
It is.
And it's the best. Oh my god.
I remembered it.
Oh my god. It was just as good as the first time.
I say her name in my final moments. But it's a shame.
Yeah, he remembered. He remembered her name.
I can't tell if that's something to regret or be proud of. Oh, and that right there is talking about whether you should be happy or sad about whether you should feel good or bad about choosing Saber's ending in Heaven's Feel.
Abandoning Sakura.
Do you regret keeping Saber in your mind? Or are you proud of it?
Oh,
Anyway.
it's so good.
I've defeated my enemy. That attack was perfect. And I should rest now.
At this point, I
My
knew
heart's
because
still beating.
I knew Shiro was dead.
I should be able to stand back up after I wake. So for now, I'll sleep a bit. Oh, that's me. It's not me. Hang on.
No.
Saber!
There's one more.
Now it's you.
Yeah, I forgot this is the first time. The twin swords are swung from both sides. She saw them coming, but couldn't do anything to defend herself. Her body cannot catch up to her thoughts. Having blocked 2 surprise attacks from the enemy, her limbs are occupied for just the briefest of moments. She falls flat on her back. This attack's fatal. Honcho and Bakuya splattered her organs out and crushed her spine. She groans in pain. An impact with the force of an explosion. She has fatal wounds, but she's still alive because she's a servant. And to add, she has natural healing powers. She has strong regenerative abilities, coupled with an almost infinite source of magical energy. One has to crush her head or heart if one wants to kill her. She'll heal within 10 minutes if she's left alone. But conversely, she cannot do anything for 10 minutes and has to accept any finishing blows. This part is just... You've grown strong, Shiro. She calls out to the boy lying on the ground. His wound is fatal too, but he should be able to move. It should be easy for him to stand up and stab her heart. No. That's wrong. That is wrong. You were strong from the start. That line is so good. She talks to herself between ragged breaths.
That fate route line.
The match is decided. Accepting her impending death, she calls out.
さあ決着をつけてください。急がなければ私の体
Please.
は再生する。
Please end this battle. My body will regenerate if you do not hurry. There's no reply.
シロ
Shira? She turns her head. She looks at the boy lying right next to her. There's no one there. The boy's heart's beating, and he's still breathing. His eyes are open, staring up at the ceiling. But that's all there is. His mind was destroyed the instant he used projection for the third time. The one whose limits held her back, and the one who went past his limits. The result is the one lying beside her.
では私の勝ちですね。シロ
Then I have won, Shira. There's no emotion in her voice. She's used to it. She's seen many enemies risk their lives and die meaninglessly. That's what it means to be strong. A hero is someone who cuts down his foes using everything he has.
あと7分。それまでに桜を解放できますか。
7 more minutes. Can you release Sakura by then, Rin? She looks up at the dark heavens. There are no tears to be shed. Sir. The heroic spirit of the sword quietly waits for the battle's end. A tremor rumbles in the distance. She doesn't care which way the scales have tipped. Her heart only contains the slightest trace of pity. Tosaka Rin and Mato Sakura. No matter which one survived, the one who would bless them is no longer in this world.
Yeah, come to think of it.
Sparse liner cry.
Yeah, this is Shiro doing what he wanted. In a way.
It is.
You know? What he actually wanted.
To do.
And it screws over everyone else, kinda, but...
That's why it's an end.
Yup.
That's why it's not a bad end. Because it's the end Shiro wanted.
It's certainly
there.
an end. Yup. It's him finally weighing himself on the scales. Weighing himself and Saber over everyone else. Kinda.
God. This is so good.
They were in a situation where it worked.
And no, we will not skip the scene.
Not this time. The Tiger Dojo is a strange hint corner.
Oh god. Also, it was nostalgic actually reading, like, narration again.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
I was reminded of the fact that I probably can't do that until seeing a speech therapist, because it was a lot of strain,
Yeah.
but...
I figured throwing you, like, one segment would be okay.
Yeah,
And,
it was...
yes. You're actually not... You're letting yourself be girly voice is way more natural at reading the narration.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I remember I used to be so flat with it.
Yeah. But anyway, I had my rest. It's time to Stand the fuck up again.
Oh, there's no
Grab
music.
this.
Also, oh, I'm sorry if I missed chat while I was reading. I was so in the moment. I won't go up and read that comment that Wise posted.
This is one end. You fought well.
Ever present feeling.
あれ師匠いつもみたいに軟弱者って怒らないっすか
Huh? Aren't you going to get mad like always and call him a wimp?
この結末もある意味大往生だからね。
This end is peaceful in a way.
言うなればヘブンズフィールにお
It
ける
is.
平和な
They
エンドって
said
いうか
that.
It's like Saber-chan's end in Heaven's Feel.
She literally says it.
まあ
Yup.
1対1でセイバーから1本取ってるしシロにとっては本望なのかな
Oh, well, Shiro did win against Saber and won in one fight, so I guess he's satisfied.
Yup.
がそれでも稽古はいつも通り行うのだ。
Oh, I can't see. Oh, there we go.
My browser is starting so I could
But
see the.
we'll carry out this dojo like always.
But Saber, this wouldn't change even if I valued my life above all. Yup.
まずこのエンドを迎えた原因は何かな？弟子1号。
So, why did we reach this end, pupil number 1?
簡単っすセイバーと1対1になってしまったことだと思います
It's simple. I think it's because you fought Saber one-on-one. Us.
その通
Beat Saber. Beat Saber.
みんなを用意してから行けと毎回言っているのになぜベストを尽くさないのか。
That's right! I tell you every time to prepare a trump card when going into the final battle! So why don't you do your best?
じゃあ師匠今回の切り札って何なんすか
Master, then what's the trump card this time?
友よ
An ally! No, that was... An ally!
If someone makes that, someone please make that. It's that joke has so many layers.
Yup. I remember reading the words out Beat Saber earlier, and I'm like, I'm not gonna say it, this is Sparks Liner High.
Yeah, I'm just imagining like Shiro wearing like an Oculus headset and then underneath is like Sparks Liner High be like
Sparks Heiner Lie.
Sparks Liner Light.
友よなんか美味しそう師匠
Is that what I think?
Oh, I almost fell back in my chair!
No.
Read the line, Aru.
Okay, fine. Anally, that sounds really funny, Master. No one clip that. No one clip that. No. It's not that funny. It's not that funny. It's not that funny. Stop with the jokes.
Yes, it
Stop
is.
with the jokes. Stop with the jokes, Taiga. That's
Stop with the jokes! No, that was terrible. Stop with the jokes!
maybe it's a little funny.
ふわーっとな。
To be frank, you need a partner.
この状況において一人だけ仲間になってくれそうなサーバントがいるはずである。
Even in this situation, there should be one servant who might cooperate with you.
なんとか彼女を説得して最終決戦に臨むべし。
Convince her somehow before you go into your final battle.
I swear this comes up in my next job interview.
けど師匠あいつすぐに出ちゃうんですけど
Okay, but master, she runs quick. Quickly runs away.
Oh, you're still recovering from saying anally, aren't you?
答えは一つ。彼女が望む答えを口にすれば、その場で
Maybe?
仲間になってくれるわ。
Recall the conversation you had with her before. There's only one answer. She'll become your ally if you give her the answer she wants.
Answer.
今回の道場はこれでおしまい。
Well, this dojo is over.
長かった戦いも大来年まであと少し。
The long battle is about to reach the grand finale.
Fate, stay night.
Yes.
グランドフィナーレを君の目で確かめてね。
Here we
Please.
go.
Check out the grand finale of Fate Stay Night with your own eyes.
I remember this for the first time and I was like, oh my god, the finale! It's next stream! And then it wasn't, but it was the stream after!
It's pretty great when that happens.
で会いましょう
Bye! Let's meet again in some other Tiger Dojo.
Alright.
Alright, I got some comments to read real quick.
Oh!
Oh, that was as good as I remembered. So
Yeah.
at the very end, just...
Alright.
Yeah, with that, is that all I am to you, line?
Let's keep this nostalgia train running. Also, because for the first time in a long while, I actually have a day where I don't fucking have work tomorrow. Even though I almost did.
Oh, you almost did?
Yeah, someone called out of work. And they were like, hey, can you do it? I'm like, yeah. And then I remembered that, like, I wanted to stay up to reset my sleep schedule. And also I wanted to drink tonight. Black Velvet.
Oh, with the black velvet. Oh, what an ending!
Oh yeah, no. We're wrapping up here. Unfortunately,
Yeah, no,
Aru
my
has to be up early tomorrow.
I
Oh,
also...
I'm up a little. There we go.
I used my last 10% of my voice tonight. It's happened a few
Yep.
times.
See it, everyone headed out now.
Yep. Wait, do
And
we have
everyone
two
who's
patterns
watching
left?
live, chatting, or
Yes.
lurking.
We
If you've
all
been watching along in the
appreciate- yeah.
VODs or on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe.
Thank you,
Thanks.
everyone.
You're all appreciated. Each and every one.
You're all
Hey, when do we do
shockers.
these streams?
Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays at 7 p.m. No, 10.
Nope.
Wow, my brain went full of nostalgia. 10 p.m. Eastern time.
What?
No, 9.
No.
9. Brain, come on.
I'm the
My
one
last
who's
percent-
drunk.
Yes.
Or
DMC
Buzz, I guess.
tomorrow. DMC. Oh, okay.
DMC,
so,
DMC.
Tiger Dojo Tuesdays are on Tuesday, obviously. And
Yup.
unfortunately, tomorrow will be DMC Devil May Cry.
So, tomorrow and Thursday,
No.
DMC Devil May Cry, the remake where they made Dante cool.
No. Edge. No, the edge. All I know is my
Oh,
name, by the way, is Dante.
not in a million years.
You told me about that too. I'm scared. Yeah, it sounds like I regret the fact that I will not be able to drink my way out of this one.
Unfortunately. But
To have to experience it with all my being.
next Tuesday, the finale of Fate Stay Night Tiger Dojos?
Yes.
Maybe.
Tiger
We might get through all of it. So it's either going to be
Shockers.
next week is the finale or the week after that. Maybe, depending. After that, Hanafuda Tuesdays!
Oh, yeah, we need
Hanafuda
to do that.
Tuesdays.
Yeah, we need to
And
do
then-
that, yeah.
After that, who the fucking knows? Maybe we start on, like, Umineko or Higurashi or something.
Oh, that would be so poggers. But we're not 100% sure yet, but...
For VN Tuesdays.
Yes.
I don't know. No definitive statements.
We do have to do Deltarune, but that can be in the
Yeah.
Wednesday,
I don't know if
Thursday
that's-
slot.
Yeah. I feel like Tuesdays should be visual novels. But we do need time for visual novels, so
Yeah, we need to...
no definite statements, but like
No
Deltarune.
promises.
The thing about Tuesday, Wednesday slot or Wednesday, Thursday slots is that the games that we've played there go a lot faster. So
Yeah, we
like-
insta get through it. Tuesday Hime?
maybe. Again,
We'll see.
like the thing is that like the amount that Aru had to like skip through like the fucking Angra cannibalism scene, like it might be too much for her currently. So
Yeah. I definitely want to experience it at some point. We'll see what works.
yeah. So we'll look into it. Maybe we read the fucking MiHoYo demo, but I really don't want to like start getting into it and then be like, okay, cool, we got through all the content that's out there. Now time to wait.
Isn't the translation stalled or something?
Yeah, like probably with like the CDC's push to get everyone back to work so that we all die.
Oof. Oh, yeah, yeah. 'Cause
Probably has
that's not their
something to do
main
with
job.
it. But
It wa-
yeah,
it
it's
was
nearly
nearly
done,
done, right?
and they're just apparently they made 0 progress last month. Cause like,
Aw.
yep, again, people getting forced back into like out in the world and such. But
Yep. That.
anyway, whatever the case, who knows what the future brings? We have our immediate schedule in
Yes.
front of us. This has been Vimicule, Platagers, Platagra, good night, good life, good time zone, and have a good.
Have a good Sparks Liner cry.
And don't, oh, hold it. Don't do it yet. You can do it now.
Goodbye. Oh, and a happy Tuesday.
Goodbye. Happy Tuesday, VOD people.
Yes.
Unless you're
and
holding
I'm
off
going
for
to
them
put my last
yeah, okay.
10% into this Uru, so get ready. You will?